Lord Krishna is not only one of the most revered gods in Hindu mythology, but he is also considered to be one of the biggest leaders of all times. He was a good orator, communicator, and had a great knack of dealing with people. Today, we bring you some aspects of his personality that are bound to help you in the corporate world. So, whether you are a manager or an employee, you should learn these tips. Mindset of a leader. Even though Krishna had a huge task at his hand, that of making the Pandavas win against the Kauravas, never once did he lose his cool or acted irresponsibly. And that is exactly how a leader should be, maintaining his calm under pressure. First, Management Funda. Seasoned leaders know not to wear their emotions on their sleeves. They don't yell or get overly animated when times get tough. These type of leaders have such emotional self-control that even their body language does not give them away. Trusting your gut is the best business tool. Lord Krishna lent an ear to anyone who wanted to talk to him, whether it was Arjun, who did not want a war, or even the Kauravas, who just wanted victory. However, in the end, he did what he felt was right. You too should be like this at the workplace. Follow your instinct. Second, Management Funda. Intuition is big data for your body. It's the result of your body's own algorithms processing millions of data points that surround you every day. That's why more than 40% of CEOs say they still make decisions based on intuition despite having access to troves of empirical data. Open door policy. A good manager must be accessible to all, and employees should not be skeptical in talking to him. Similarly, Lord Krishna too was open and accessible to anyone and everyone. He did not differentiate between people on the basis of caste and color. Third, Management Funda. Managers who demonstrate high levels of accessibility are more apt to have employees who feel comfortable stopping by for a quick chat to bring difficult issues, situations, or ideas to the attention of their managers. This gives open door managers a better understanding and pulse on what is happening in the department or company on a daily basis. Ethical dilemma. When Arjuna was in dilemma about fighting against his own brothers, Lord Krishna reminded him about his dharma or duty. Similarly, even though there are times when you might not enjoy your work, but you still have to do it. Fourth, Management Funda. In today's difficult business environment, it can be easy to overlook ethical dilemmas in the workplace out of sheer exasperation. But when a company makes the effort to treat employees in a fair and consistent manner, it can reap the benefits of having employees who internalize the company's high ethical values as their own. Strategy. For the Mahabharata war, Lord Krishna planned ahead. He knew that the Kauravas would leave no stone unturned to win the war, and so he made a point to note all their tactics and moves. In the corporate world too, one should always be prepared. Fifth, Management Funda. Strategy is a big word with a big meaning. It's not an easy thing to do, which is why it's so valuable. When you have locked down the objectives that you believe will lead you towards your strategic vision, it's time to execute. The tactics are the actions, steps you and your team will take to make sure the objectives are met. Creating a tactical plan is how you start to execute your strategic plan. Mentorship. Lord Krishna was unflinching in his support to the Pandavas. Even though the Kauravas came to him for help, he knew his priorities lied with the Pandavas. At the workplace, if you take a stand for any person, make sure to help him all throughout. Sixth, Management Funda. Mentoring helps people in leadership roles to build their leadership skills. It helps them build their internal networks, and it can give them access to communities of potential employees they might not have otherwise known about. It helps them develop better, more inclusive communication styles. Perseverance. Lord Krishna never wallows in self-pity. If something goes wrong, he makes sure to fix it before it gets too late. At the workplace too, one should avoid brooding over their mistakes. One should look at correcting them as soon as possible. Seventh, Management Funda. Failure is only postponed success as long as courage coaches ambition. The habit of persistence is the habit of victory. When we see ourselves in a situation which must be endured and gone through, it is best to make up our minds to meet it. Meet it with firmness and accommodate everything to it in the best way practicable. This lessens the evil, while fretting and fuming only serves to increase your own torments. Long-term goals. Personally, Lord Krishna had nothing to gain from the Mahabharata war, no matter who won. However, he knew that for the benefit of the society, it would be better if the Pandavas won. At the workplace, one should always look at the long-term goals and not the short-term victories. Eighth, Management Funda. In order for your business to reach its maximum potential, it's important to stay focused on your long-term goals. Strategic plans should be made as a key resource for sustaining a company's vision, market share growth, brand equity, employee and product or service effectiveness, profitability, and stakeholder satisfaction. Savvy leaders take the blame and pass on the credit. Lord Krishna quietly did his work and made the Pandavas win without once picking up a weapon. This is the mark of a true great leader. Ninth, Management Funda. It's alright to be Goliath, but always act like David. You can accomplish anything in life, provided you do not mind who gets the credit. Leadership appears to be the art of getting others to want to do something you are convinced should be done. Remember that a leader is a dealer in hope. Spur innovation by sharing knowledge. Everyone knows that Bhagavad Gita is simply a conversation between Arjuna and Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna passed on all his learnings to Arjuna, which motivated him to fight for justice. Similarly, a good leader never keeps his knowledge to himself, he passes it on. 10th, Management Funda. Sharing your expertise not only helps others in their professional endeavors, it also helps you. It ingrains, expands what you know. It establishes your reputation as an authority. It increases your professional value. Don't make people beg for your help or insight. Volunteer it. Step up and offer to guide if you want to become a good leader.